rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set and towing the slab, number 8. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Now it's the shortstop, Tony Valentin.
You just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And the batter now, number 12. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses. The count now 2-2. In the air to left, down the line. Calderon on his way over. He makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Let's take a look at our lineup. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
2 outs, base is empty. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. And now 2-2.
He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first. And now the rookie second baseman, Joey Cora. Strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Chases that one out of the zone. 1 away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Here's the center fielder, Felipe Crespo. 1-1 now. And a foul ball. Got him looking for the K.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Gets a piece and stays alive.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
That just misses, and the count's even at 2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings around. Big knock there to keep the inning alive, and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
And at first, here's some real power at the plate. Joel Navarro. And here it comes. And a foul ball. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Francisco Lindor in the on-deck circle. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Two outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. It's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 2.
The crowd here's been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first-inning lead.
Righty to the plate. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two on, 2 outs. Pitch misses. And the count is good up. Out to short. Oh, what a stop. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop and short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle? This is great baseball and extremely
Delgado. Fastball for a strike. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in Game 1 of the NLDS. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
a lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
I think we all just jumped across that line. Honey, I'll bring you with me if I know.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Javier Lopez. 2-1 now. Just missed. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. And that's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow. Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because Managers aren't willing to let him get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Lindor under it. Makes the grab, one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Nelson Velasquez digs in now. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
On the ground. And foul ball. One-two now. And another ball.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one.
And it finds its way through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now it's Mark Vientos. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss as he was late.
All eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The pitch. That misses. And the count is even, 2-2.
Want to lay off that pitch down.
In the air, right field. He's under it. Drops into the glove. 2 away. So digging in, MJ Melendez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The 1-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Two outs. Stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. Fly ball down the line. Calderon makes his way towards it. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's the rookie third baseman, Ivan De Jesus. The 2-1. That one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Right side, hard hit. Martinez takes it himself. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd. Here's Eddie Rosario.
We have the 1971 Cy Young Award winner on the mound in this one, Boog, and Fergie became the first Cubs pitcher and the first Canadian to win the award after throwing 30 complete games that season.
It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He's one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
catcher, Roberto Perez. And that's outside. And a pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
The 2-2. Line drive. Base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now back at second baseman.
So the lineup flips over. Joey Cora getting ready to hit. And a pitch. And another ball.
2-1.
And a 2-1 on the way.
At the ball.
Felipe Crespo waits on deck. The 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So next, Felipe Crespo. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Over to first. What a play. Inning over. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Ray Quinones.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That's out to center field. Crespo rolls it in, and there's 1 away. At the plate, Tony Valentin.
Fastball for a strike. Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
One down, base is empty. That one ripped. And that ball is out of here. So he just clears the wall, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the second baseman. And another ball. Next offering is downstairs. Here comes a pitch. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fires across the diamond, and they get the out.
Now back, the first baseman, Edgar.
So 2 down now, and here is Edgar Martinez.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And the home team down to run. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show.
We gon' pull up, hood up, what now? Jump out, about to get on your bubble.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's a big power threat. Ivan Calderon. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He's got it, and there's one away. And here's the first baseman, Joel Navarro. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Stepping in, Carlos Delgado.
Look out here. He's come up ready to swing in this situation.
And a 1-1. And another ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Game 1 of the division series. And now the catcher comes up to him, Javier Lopez. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
Another 1-2.
That's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or uncontrollable. And you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Wouldn't chase that time. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Late with the swing there.
Well, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Righty delivers. Swings and misses. Now 2 out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And that's downstairs and outside. And another ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And the righty deals. And that's too high, ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Move to first. Velasquez back on a dive. Two outs. Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. So digging in, Ivan De Jesus. Number 3 and 1.
Expected to come right at you with a fastball, second in his zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's full.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one.
That's the right fielder, Eddie Rosario.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Roberto Perez standing in. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. De Jesus headed for the plate. He'll score and it's 1-1.
There you go, the RBI machine.
And he chases a high fastball there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second.
2 balls.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. At the belt and fires. Got him. Now 2 away.
I think he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Felipe Crespo. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss
1 ball.
as he was out front that time. Inside, almost got him. The pitch.
Outfield.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's well.
And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the left fielder, M.J. Melendez. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's gone. He hammers one out to right. And it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 2-1.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it after that. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And now it's going to be Ray Quinones. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And the right-hander's 3-1. That's hard hit on the line. Calderon makes the grab, 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So up next, Tony Valentin. That one at triple digits.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Here's a rocket out to left. Calderon pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, number 12.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next one misses. It's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Hola.
In the air, left field.
Saludos, saludos, bendiciones. Espero que disfruten el juego. ¿A quién le va? Yo voy a los Criollos de Caguas.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Juan.
Caguas.
Eso es. La área este activo. Voy a Caguas, papi, 100%. Vamos allá.
Something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a cold ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And now the first baseman, that one inside, 2-1. And that's in the dirt. Down, base is empty. Lays out. Oh, he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Un palo de Lindor, se pone esto bueno, gente, un palo de Lindor.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. A little up front there as he swings through it. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dominic Hamill preparing to come on if needed. Claudio, the left-hander, also throwing. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
I gotta think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low and get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Now it's the DH, Carlos Delgado. And a pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just off the outside edge. 3 balls and a strike. Ivan De Jesus in the on-deck circle. Two outs. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a pitch. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Navarro, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got it by him for the K. Martinez. Kicks and fires. And another ball.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into right. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Javier Lopez. 3-2 now. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there, and that ball is gone. And that should
Ya, la cosa le puso fea a mi gente.
And they throw a pair on the board. It's
Tranquilo, que son 4 juegos, pero
third home run of the
wow.
game.
They're having a lot of fun at the
Mi
plate.
tocayo está perdiendo el juego.
Long ball working for them on autopilot. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 8 is done, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. New pitcher on here, Nick Nelson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the center fielder, Alex Rios. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Two runs across in the inning, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Ball is straining a changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had a full.
So digging in, Nelson Velasquez. Next offering upstairs. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tyson Miller getting ready to go. Rodriguez getting cranked up as well. One down, base is empty. Swings and blasts one deep to left center.
Mi gente, este juego lo perdimos.
It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty. And now the DH, Mark Vientos. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
A really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Chases the fastball off the ladder, struck him out.
Well, that high 4-seam fastball becomes such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years, and what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well, The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air. Rosario, long run, makes the grab on the line. And that is that. The 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-1. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dominic Hamill.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now it's going to be Ivan De Jesus. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Gathers and throws to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So up next, Eddie Rosario. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's going to go. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? Statcast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
And now Roberto Perez. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rosario over at second, 1 down. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Man at second. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
A great back and forth and that at bat. He cut out some really close pitches, and somehow, Berg, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
2 on, 1 out. That one missing inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Rios makes the catch. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 3, Felipe Crespo.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Felipe Crespo. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Ground ball right side. Martinez. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyson Miller. Criollos now at the plate. That's to third. De Jesus. Over to first. That's the first out at the top of the seventh. The batter will be the shortstop, Tony Valentin. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
One out, bases empty. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Crespo makes the grab, 2 down.
The batter.
2 outs, bases empty. Down the number 2 hitter. And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Caught for the strikeout. Bottom of the 7th, and now Ivan Calderon.
The left fielder, Ivan Calderon.
The 1-1. And another ball.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. And there's a ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table. You can't make contact.
One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The line to kick the pitch. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Now one miss. The line to the pitch. And he walked him.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for there.
So man aboard, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Up and in, and it's 2-1. There's a strike. Navarro leads off first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss, and there's 2 away.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Delgado. That one in there across the letters. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. We go to the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Edgar Martinez. And he deals. Good eye right there. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. A gigantic blast. And they add a run. It's 6-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around quickly and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And here's the catcher, Javier Lopez. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. In there safely.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Here's the center fielder, Alex Rios. Man at second. And that one missing low.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And a pitch. Swings and misses. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Up the middle. In plenty of time to first out in the top of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
And here it comes. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I got 3-2.
In the air, right field. Base hit and a run in to score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
One down. Next is the designated hitter, Mark Vientos. On a line, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Back-to-back base hits. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Rodriguez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's the left fielder, MJ Melendez. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Hard ground ball base now. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 8-1.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's the third baseman, Ray Quinones. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Here comes a pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run across. Another comes in to score, and they now lead by 9.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Trying to put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And the batter now, Tony Valentin. Next pitch is outside. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here in the late stages of game 1. Line drive. Come on.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Quinones, on at second with 2 down. Swings over the top of that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Kicks and deals. Out towards right center field. Rosario settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Senators out front here, 10-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Ivan De Jesus. Here's a 1-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Unless things start to change, the pressure tomorrow is really going to be on this home side. You can afford to lose game 1, but you can't go down 0-2 at home. So no need to forget about this one quickly.
The wind of the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Right-handed reliever. He goes down looking. And now Eddie Rosario. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the catcher, Roberto Perez. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. We talked about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Just missed.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Joey Cora up next.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
3-2. Out towards left center, in and to his right. Makes the catch, inning over. Set to start the ninth in this one. And now the first baseman, Edgar Martinez. Ripped, but it curls foul.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Javier Lopez. And a 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Alex Rios. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Hard hit left side. Rolls across the diamond, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head now to the bottom of the ninth. The Senators lead it 10-1. Bottom of the ninth. Here's the second baseman, Joey Cora. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And that one almost got him. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
High pitches yourself in the high school college.
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. The pitch. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Cora gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. On the mound now, Jorge Benitez.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. You still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the play. That's a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
kicks and fires. Double play ball to second. Tags the runner for one. And that's a double play to end it.
With 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starters say, hey, I hope y'all save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
So singing as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. Fantastic effort.
10-1, the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.